And kicking things off is One Irony taking on Stuman 66, the oldest taking on the youngest there. This one's going to be great.
And he is about to strike an iron in himself, a 6-iron for him, and he has got a heartbeat moment. And I'm telling you right now, Rachel, I've got to be thinking about this kid. This kid looks like he's confident, so know the game inside out. Has he given up? Oh, no, that's a pretty poor putt, though. Commentator's curse there. The door is indeed open here for Stuman. This one's got a bit of break on it as well, but it is uphill, so we can give it a good old whack. On its way. Has he got the maths right this time? Yes, he does.
Yeah, great bird.
Not much of a reaction from him, though. He's just quietly going about his business and gets things back to level.
Yeah, well, this is really nice for these two players as well, to go head-to-head in their first ever eTour event against someone else who hasn't had any experience either. Unfortunately, we saw Boye, they were nicely done. Eagle
great
there
putt.
for Stuman. But Boye had it hard, didn't he? These guys just get a nicer chance to get into this tournament.
It's a makeable putt. I think he can make this, Rach. No, he hasn't got it. It's going to track on by. And Stuman had found the fireworks we spoke about. Wins it with an eagle on the 9th.
Great match. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't think Golf X3 is worried one bit about where he sees. He's not worried about what group he gets. He knows he's the man to beat. He just needs to get to the tournament each time and then save his stuff for the biggest stage. And this is it. This is about as big a game as it's going to get. I feel like we could be looking at our winner here. It's my personal view. And we are joining the boys on the 3rd hole, Walk of Life, for a long-range birdie putt. And let me tell you, as he got it, it's just slipped by. Golf X3. He looks very focused today here. He's got his shirt on from the Abu Dhabi finals for a chance to get one up. And he does make it indeed. I think the Canadian's got what it takes though, but straight into the deep end, we're going to get an examination of his game. Very nice shot here in on the 4th, keeping toe-to-toe with Peyton. He likes it. He's calling it to get in the hole, and it nearly did, Rachel. It nearly did for an eagle, and that's the sort of form we're talking about. That's why he's my number 2 seed. And Peyton will keep his 1-up lead for now. Birdie putt for Golf X3.
It's put out way too long.
This is probably going to finish the match. It's a dead straight putt. I do not see him missing this one. He doesn't. Back of the cup. 3 points on the board, nice and early. Peyton, that's a message to the field, let me tell you. Walk of Life now needs to bounce back from that defeat to Peyton in the opening game. It's 11 feet, uphill though. I would expect this one to go in, Rach. I've got to be honest with you. Should drop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
off.
an unforced error. But now One Irony, equally in need of the points here, can make a birdie and take the lead. Yeah, well played, converted well. This is a heck of a break. If this goes in, it's really well played, sir, because it is not easy. He doesn't like it. And yeah, just miss on the low side. And that's always disappointing for the players and the pros in real life. If you're going to miss a putt, you want to miss it on the high side. At least then it had a chance of going in. And that's a bogey. Oh, I didn't realise. That is a bogey for One Irony, which means now this is a whole opportunity to win it for Walk of Life. Wow, you don't see many bogeys, Rach, here.
No, you don't. Massive shame there.
That puts in 99 times out of 100 on flash.
Walk of a Life takes the birdie and marches into the lead.
Pennsylvania.
No, that one's over on the West Coast, so it doesn't really matter, but...
No heartbeat either.
No, at least that's like a straight putt. And no break.
Oh,
wonderful.
Didn't turn.
Oh no, he's just not been tidy enough. There's been too many mistakes. Stuman, who now has to make one of these putts, not to go ahead, but to avoid going behind.
Oh, it didn't break.
That looks pretty good. It's got a break though. It's got a break. It didn't. It just didn't break for him. A fraction too much pace. And now he goes behind to Golf X3. Golf X3. I don't expect this to be anything but a heartbeat, Rach. And there it is. Flashing lights down the side of your screen. This one is in tight. And Stuman now has got to match just to hold on to his coattails.
Yeah, it is indeed. And what's, I guess, even more impressive about Golf X3's game is that he doesn't really play that often. That's what he always says to everybody.
That was one of the worst shots we've seen on the eTour today. We've seen people miss greens, we've seen people miss fairways, but to miss the pin from that far, from 80 yards, is absolutely inexcusable at this level.
So let's have a quick look then at the Group B standings. Golf X3 sitting pretty at the top of the table. It's about the guys in 2nd and 3rd though. Walk of Life and Stuman. the next matchup between those two is really going to define things in this table.
Walker Life's going to be a tough man to beat. Stuman, the mobile player, has got a lot of work to do here.
You keep saying that though, but Walk of Life does look kind of defeatable. He has been defeated, so, you know.
Oh, my God.
No, fair play. You're definitely correct in that one. He's not hit a very good shot here either, Rach, to be honest. He's put himself in a pretty much a dead position. That bunker, the way the green slopes, this is almost impossible to get it close, let alone hole it. And, you know, we need birdies in the eTour to advance. He's clipped that very nicely, but it just won't stop. It just roll and roll and roll away from him. Now he's got a very tricky par putt. He's making himself work a little harder than he needs to here. We saw him not really punish Golf X3 in that previous game, and this time he has managed to punish Walker Life, and he takes the lead. The pattern on the green is not moving too quickly. There's not a huge amount of break. Walker Life likes to aim his cursor short of the hole and let it release through, and I think he's played this one absolutely perfectly.
Thank you.
Brilliant putt.
I wish I could watch it from reverse view the whole way.
Yeah, I hope they add that at some point.
It's on a pretty good line. Should hold its pace and go in. Yeah, well played, Stuman. Well done. Keeps himself ahead. 2 nice birdies from Wood.
Thanks for the read.
Well, he's going to get at least a half out of this match now. 1 up on the last hole. Going to potentially get a chance to beat one of my favourites going into this event. And he's hit a phenomenal shot in then. And now Stuman will have a putt to win the match. And win it 1 up. Which will put him on 4 points and effectively send One Irony home. He has. It's in. It's game over in this one. I'll be honest with you, I've not seen anything from One Irony to give me the confidence that he's going to be the person to break that record. I would love to be proven wrong because I think the guy's really entertaining. He's really into it. He's a young, fresh face on the eTour. But you're talking about an immovable object in Golf X3 here. I tell you what, and that's not exactly the start you want either from One Irony. He's now got a long, pretty severe downhill, big breaking putt for left. Close. Just a nightmare putt, really. And yeah, you're right, mate. Not even close.
And that thing goes dead straight. Go figure. And short. Wow.
I don't think he's looked like he's been particularly nervous throughout this competition. So he has looked like he's been enjoying it and really soaking up the opportunities he's been given. But it kind of all ends here, doesn't it?
It all ends here for him, yeah. I mean, maybe he's got to spend a little more time honing his game and less time getting dressed for his outfit there. I like wearing the crazy outfits, Rach, but when you wear a crazy outfit like that, you've got to back it up. And unfortunately for One Irony, he's not been able to do that. Peyton is now 3 up.
Good playing with you.
Yep.
Good to hear the sound of your voice, as creepy as that sounds, but thank you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the final standings in Group B. So there you have it, Golf X3 sitting nice and pretty at the top.